Hey everybody, Papa Gord here. Welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing okay too. Thanks for asking. So today, we're in June. Very early into June, I believe. We're the 5th of June today. And I was starting to look at my collection and think, we're literally almost halfway through the year already. And that just blows my mind thinking about that. So I was looking at my Black Series going, I wonder how many figures I've got so far this year. I wonder if there's any real standouts this year so far for the front half of the year, as it were. Now again, some of you have a more complete 2021 than I do. I'm going with what I have to date so far. Am I behind? Absolutely, but that's no fault on my own. That's just things. So some of these figures I actually did get right towards the end of 2020, but since the majority of people weren't getting them till 2021, I didn't include them for my top 2020 last year. So I'm just gonna show, well, of course I'm gonna show them right now. So Grieve Karga, again, Carl Weathers. I said, I'm not a massive fan of this particular figure. He's fine. The face just is not great. I think I would have preferred him in his Season 2 look over his Season 1, but I don't think we're done with seeing Carl Weathers as a 6-inch Star Wars figure. So he was one of the more, right towards the end of last year for me. But I'm going to keep him for 2021. We have Queel, who I think, yeah, you know what, again, not bad at all. I think he's, while not super strong, he's probably, out of the three, including with Gideon, he's probably my favorite out of those three that came out. And honestly, it just comes down to the face sculpt again. It does not scream off Gideon to me at all. So these three I did get late December. I got very lucky thanks to Amir from Toy Snowman. So yeah. Next figure I also did get, which was right towards the end of the year, is I managed to get Deluxe, or I guess, yeah, Deluxe Jar Jar Binks back at the end of 2020, and I'm moving him into 2021. So he was a 2021 pickup as well. Then there wasn't a whole lot. We had announcements of Kenner-colored, Kenner-inspired figures were going to be coming out again. We had gaming greats that were announced. We had archive figures announced and starting to come out. Also, some more Phantom Menace repacked figures, like Jar Jar with just the spear. He didn't come with the Booma, no shield. He got put on the card back. The Battle Droid got put on the card back. Mace Windu was re-released on that card back. And we finally got a better Qui-Gon Jinn head sculpt. So it wasn't that whole whatever was going on with the last one. So he was also done as a repack in the Phantom Menace card back. But the only thing they didn't do was give us his force effect. So this is the hand from the original figure. Slightly a little more pale than the rest of him, but you know what? It works for what for what I care. So he was re-released, which was super awesome to finally get. I really wish we would have gotten with the updated body, but honestly, they basically treat like this, or the Battle Droid or Mace Windu, basically like another archive wave, just in a different pretty package. So that was something new. Again, the Kenner inspired. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I dig him. I like this guy quite a bit. Out of the three, I honestly think he's probably my favorite. We got the Jawa. I think this was the missed opportunity out of the three. They should have gone with a vinyl cape rather than the soft goods, because we basically did get this figure with the off-world Jawa, except the hood was a hard plastic, where honestly, it's just fabric over the hard plastic hood anyway. So that is definitely my least favorite out of the three. And then Neon Greedo. Oh, good God Almighty! You could probably see this if you lived off-world. So he is fantastic as well. Definitely a strong 1-2 for sure. I do love these guys quite a bit. Gaming great. We all know my feelings on this one. A $42 figure that comes with less paint and just less. So yeah, that's a thing this year as well. Price increases. We went from $29.99 to $32.99 for a regular figure. I hear it's going to go to $33.99, and then exclusives are roughly going to be $37.99 or even higher. So Hasbro is really, I think, stretching the limits with the fans, I think. And that's just my opinion. But anyways, the last few figures that I have got so far were the deluxe Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, which I'm digging him. I don't think he's perfect, but there's a lot of great stuff going on. I still have to review that figure. We've got the Elite Trooper from Bad Batch that, again, everybody, if you've seen my review on him, you know what my feelings are. I think it was a wasted space as a figure myself. It's a weird mock-up between an old body and the new style body. It kind of works a little bit. I do like the lower half. Again, we all know the elbows are just horrendous on these things, but so yeah, so he was a release this year. We had Hunter and Crosshair for this year. I like them. I like Crosshair much better than I like Hunter, mostly for the reason that you can store all of his accessories and weapons on his person, where with Hunter, he also comes with a pistol, and there's no place to put it. I do have issues with the backpacks. I think they're just big, they're bulky, they're not very exciting. I have seen guys that are doing some 3D print mold of a clip that goes around the back of Hunter's backpack, so you can actually store his bigger gun and his small pistol. Again, they're not bad. I just haven't really got that attachment to the characters still. But I do prefer Crosshairs just a smidge more. Again, you guys know that's my issue with Crosshairs. I get it. You're going to use reuse pieces. I think that's a glaring oversight right there. I shouldn't have to take some putty or what have you to fill that little spot in. You guys could have easily made some little plastic cap and glued it into place, and you didn't. Shame. So we got those two guys. I think, you know what? Again, I dig in Crosshairs himself. I think he looks great. I love his rifle. I wish there was some detail besides it just being straight black, but what are you gonna do? We're used to Hasbro by now, either giving us extra paint on the figure and then just giving us nothing on the weapon. And then my last two figures for the first half of the year. Oh no, sorry, I've got four. So we've got the Asajj Ventress. You guys know how I feel about her. I think she is an incredible figure. I love that the lower half of her is that dark Rey body, but it works so much better for her. She is incredible. I love the fact that you can see like the muscle tone going on the back of her. I know some people have issues with some of the printing with all the markings on her face. It can be very hit or miss. I do have Mr. B sent me one so I could get her reviewed early, and she's still great. She's a little bit off on the one side. I did get a second one. She's a little bit cleaner, but still fantastic figure. And then to go with that wave, a more recent pickup for me. It's definitely been a while, but Bo-Katan, another incredible figure. Just wish they'd do a wash to the hair, and this would just rocket that figure even more. But I'm digging on Bo big time. And then finally, and again, this is all I have as a Canadian collector to the beginning of June. So there are some figures that people in the States, I think overseas, have got that I just don't have right now. So we got the Maul, the book. I'm just calling them the book figures. So we've got the Maul, and then we've got Carner Jax. So I still need Jackson, and I still need that Luke Skywalker. The 4 Clone Wars figures, I still don't have those. And I think that's it. So it definitely feels a lot less. The archive figures, I figured, why not? I don't need to show those because we had the Hoth Luke and the Hoth Han. I got both for the face sculpts. We got the Death Trooper, which I did get another Death Trooper for sure. He's mixed in with the Rogue Ones. The Tank Driver, have another one of those there in there. The Shore Trooper, same thing, another one of those in the collection. Thanks to Paul from Paul's Collectibles for hooking me up with the Tusken Raider from the archive wave, because I had sent my red box off to help Shabby finish his red box collection. Cody was re-released finally, so I've replaced my Cody, and then Thrawn got just a slight facial upgrade as well. So you guys know what came out. I would say, I guess I probably got every archive again this year so far. I have passed on the Mace Windu, the Battle Droid, and that other Jar Jar Binks. I didn't feel any need to have extras of them. There's no difference besides less accessories. And yeah, as far as favorite figures so far for the year, it's a late list, guys, honestly. If we go top 5, and I still don't know, these two are easily in contention for my number 1 figure so far this year. So we've got the Asajj and we've got the Bo-Katan. So it's either 1-2 or 1-2. These take up the first 2 spots. 3. I'm gonna give 3 to Obi-Wan Kenobi. That face sculpt, I didn't think it could be any better. I love the original. This just makes it pop even more with more of a flesh color to him and getting the whites in there. I love how blue that lightsaber blade is. So I would say Obi-Wan's my number 3. Neon Greedo for sure is number 4. He's an easy 4. I think the mold works still to this day. Yeah, we don't get all that articulation with maybe a lot of range on the head. He would probably benefit from some butterfly joints, but as a figure on a whole, he still works. And I know a lot of people who weren't able to get the original Greedo and are having a hard time trying to get the Amazon Greedo as well, but you will not be disappointed with this figure for sure. And then let's round out top 5. Wouldn't be me if we didn't throw this guy in there. So I think Return of the Jedi Boba Fett is number 5 for me. I haven't played around with him all that much since I've had him, so he may change, but that's my top 5 spot. Anyways, I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like the video for sure. Throw a comment. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Channel membership, I have changed it. It's $2 a month, 1 flat rate. That's it. If you want to become a G-stringer, it's $2. We're going to be doing monthly thank yous to anybody who's a member. The original Commander Cody is going to be this month's thank you to the membership. So if you're thinking about it, you know, what's it going to hurt? A cup of coffee really is what it's going to cost you. And it's Canadian, so it's a whole lot cheaper than for you Americans out there. So my top 5, like I said, I can't commit with these two. So these are 1 and 2 or 1 and 2. 3, 4, and 5 for sure. So let me know down in the comments. Give me your top 3 of Black Series for this year. I am going to do one with just pickups for 2021 up to the halfway mark, and that'll probably be the next video to come. And then my next review is going to be my Hot Toys Commander Cody, finally, so I can get all you guys off my back. So anyways, guys, thanks for your time. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual on YouTube mumbo jumbo. We'll see you in the next one. Later, eh?